Hey guys, it's Woodchuck Gaming here, and I am a Diamond 5 Talia main, or as some people like to refer to us players who just play one champion, a Diamond 5 Talia one trick pony. So what I wanted to talk about today was a change that's really affected a lot of people, including myself. I love this champion to pieces. I mean, I've climbed from Platinum 5 to Diamond 5 in the space of like a month when I was just playing this champion alone. So, you know, me and this champion really bonded, and what I want to talk about is a change that has really affected people. I mean, there was a point when this change that, you know, it was the focal talking point on the Talia mains Reddit thread for like at least 2 or 3 weeks. It was like every single day, why won't they change the W back? Why are they not changing the W back? And it sort of just died down, all of this talk about, you know, the W change actually happening. So I just want to, you know, give my opinion. Hopefully a couple of people will listen to me and what I've got to say. And yeah, let's get it started. Let's get things straight. Talia is a really fun and well designed champion. There's nothing better than seeing an enemy kill themselves on Unraveled Earth.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's an amazing feeling. She feels really fluid to play. She's got high mobility and she's got good poke, and she's everything that you want in a mid laner. Riot have done a really good job on Talia. There's just one thing that's happened recently, and it was the W change. Now what they've done is they brought in a new mechanic, which I thought worked really well. It took a little bit to get used to, but it really felt like it was a part of Talia, you know, the way you had to cast it. It felt really good. And what they did was they changed it to Vector Cast. Now I believe they changed the W to Vector Cast was because people weren't giving her a real chance. People weren't playing games with her. People were just saying, oh, this W feels clunky, you can't land it, she does no damage, blah 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 blah. So what they did instead was they nerfed the E damage and they made the W apparently easier to land. That's what they did to solve this issue. They listened to people who had played one game on her rather than the people like myself who have got 200 games on her. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with vector casting, and it applies to certain champions like Victor and Rumble and these champions who, you know, it really fits their kit well. Just with Talia, you know, I just don't feel as if it fits her style of play. Sometimes when I'm casting a W spell, it's going forwards instead of backwards, and I just can't really get my head around it. It's like, it doesn't happen all of the time, it just happens sometimes, and as you know in League of Legends, sometimes can either mean life or death. But now, you know what, right, it's not the end of the world, because I've played this champion since release, and I will continue to play this champion, because I like the way that she plays. I don't want to come across as a moaner, that's not what I intend to do, it's just my preference. I feel like Talia would be a better champion without, you know, this new W change. I don't think Vector Cast was made for her. Even if we could change the W to, you know, the old cast without the lockout, that would be fine. Right, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you a little bit more insight into somebody who's had a lot of games on the Champions Fort. Now I know it's been a little bit serious, however I am going to be making more content, so if you want to see some, you know, some Talia guides, some funny commentaries, or anything that you want to see, please let me know, because I love making content. This is my first video in a while and I really want to get into it, so if there's anything that you want to see, then please let me know, and I will make sure that I will release that to you guys as soon as possible. Oh, and one last thing, Riot, if this doesn't make you want to change the W back, then I don't know what will.